Hello everyone, it is Cyber back here with another Undertale online RPG video, back with another tier list. So, as you know, I've gone over the armors, I've used them a lot, I've seen what they can do, and we're gonna go ahead and rank what I think are the best armors in the game. You know, the top 8 right here. There's only 8 armors in the game, so let's go ahead and start with number 8. We have the old tutu. So, the tutu is okay. You can buy it for like 16,000 souls, or I forgot what it is, like 10,000 souls or something like that in the Tem shop. Um, it gives you, I believe it's only 5 or 10 HP, but you have a 10% chance to dodge when you're wearing it. So it's not bad. It's just not like the other ones are just much better, right? And 10% chance to dodge isn't a super like breathtakingly OP amount. Like it really is hardly make a difference. I hardly notice it when I used it. I didn't even know it did that because when I used it, it didn't even activate for me. But um, I guess we'll move on to 7, which is the manly bandana. So this thing is actually pretty okay. It's you can get it in the new home, or not the new home, the regular home after defeating Toriel, and you can buy it for like 10,000, 11,000 souls or something like that. And it gives you like 5, 10 HP, and it also increases your damage. So I believe it's like a 10% damage boost for all of your weapons. So it's actually pretty good. So I guess the damage boost is more effective than like the 10% chance to dodge. But anyway, we'll move on to number 6, which is the cowboy hat. So the cowboy hat is pretty good. It helps with the empty gun damage and also gives you that shoot ability, which I showed you guys is pretty good. Um, and this armor right here pairs really well with Justice because I believe it also increases the damage of the Justice gun. So yeah, that's pretty good. Um, and it is worth picking up pretty mid game. Like if you have the empty gun, which is one of the best weapons you can pick up just by buying. So I would pick this up with it, and you will be pretty good at taking down most of those higher tier bosses. But anyway, number 5, I have the Papyrus scarf. So this gives you a lot more HP. Um, I believe this gives you 15 HP. I think this gives you 20 HP, and it also increases the damage of the bone sword. So you could argue that the cowboy hat is better than the papyrus scarf, but I don't think so. Just because of like the bone sword scaling with level, and it increases your damage. So if you get this, it's not only going to give you more HP, but you're also going to be doing more damage with the bone sword. And a lot of people use the bone sword very like throughout the whole game, right? Because once you get it, you're fighting Papyrus a lot of the time in your early stages. So if you get it, it's going to increase your damage. It's going to help you a lot. So yeah. Anyway, I have at number 4, I have the Night One helmet. So this thing gives you like a whopping 35 HP or something crazy like that, and it also gives you a speed boost. So this might go well with like integrity, right? Because integrity has that speed boost, and you're already getting the natural slight speed boost from this helmet, and along with a lot of HP. So you're gonna be pretty fast with this thing. Um, if you have the integrity soul. So I'm actually curious. I'm gonna test that out maybe in a future video. Maybe see what we can do with some of these combinations here. Um, but anyway, in number 3, I have the Undyne helmet. So the Undyne helmet gives you like 25 HP. It increases the damage you do with the Undyne spear, and it does the Undyne spear is right now does the most melee like base damage in the game. So when you're just hitting, it'll do uh, the most damage in the game out of any sword when you're wearing the Undyne helmet. But there's just the other two above this are just I think slightly better in a way, and I'll explain why. So at number 2, I have the Knight 2's helmet. So this thing gives you, I believe, also 25 HP, and it also increases the damage with the Knight 2 sword. So it does slightly less damage than the Undyne Spear, but you also have that Q ability, right? That you can press, or whatever button, whatever uh, gaming thing you're playing on, it'll be that specific button, and you can press it. It'll do that like slash, and it does a lot of damage. So I think it does outweigh the DPS of the Undyne Sphere, which is why I think the Knight 2's helmet is more valuable. Anyway, number one, I have the Temi armor. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to explain this thing. Like, it's like an anomaly, right? Because this thing only gives you 5 HP, but it heals you. It's a passive heal. This is easily, and I mean easily, like one of the best armors for Sans. This one and I think the Night One helmet are probably the best for Sans, just because of the amount of HP you get and the speed boost. Um, but the Temi armor is just a passive heal. Like you get 8 HP every couple seconds. You heal. It pairs really well with kindness, right? Uh, it's just really good in my opinion. I really don't know what else to say about it. Um, but yeah, that's about it. That's what I think. I think you could probably interchangeably move like 5, 6, and 7. Honestly, all of these are pretty good, right? Um, yeah. I like it like this, but you could really interchangeably move these three. Maybe these three. No, I really think these two are better than the Night One's helmet, and it's really just all about damage with these two. So I think the Night Two's helmet's better, but the Temi armor is just too good. Um, anyway, I digress. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to play the game for yourself, make sure to check out the link in the description. It will be there. And if you want to join the Discord for the game, it's also in the link in the description. There's tons of announcements and updates, codes, stuff like that. So I'm always in there a lot myself. And just make sure to check it out if you like. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this tier list. I think it's pretty solid. Um, this is probably one of the better tier lists I've done aside from them. Now, I still think I messed up on the melee one. I'm gonna redo the melee one too because I have some differing opinions on some things as well. Anyway, guys, I will see you all in the next video.